Aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility.
So Obama just stated that aliens are real, and then Donald Trump just responded back in one of the most unexpected ways possible. Let's watch.
This week, Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that.
So, and basically what's been a wild slippery slope over the past few days, Donald Trump and Obama might have just come together accidentally to make one of the most powerful tag teams that we might have ever seen in modern day history. With recent events and statements from Barack Obama, they have just caused Donald Trump to make one of the most shocking announcements that I've ever heard. He says that he will now be directing the Secretary of War and any other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, and unidentified flying objects, which are UFOs, and any other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting important matters, and ends it off with a God bless America. Now, do y'all think this is actually happening right now? Like, I've never seen the government ever take the topic this seriously, and that ever. And this is really, and what's been probably one of the most quickest and unexpected turn of events that I've seen in a long time. People could say that this is a distraction, but it just doesn't immediately hold up as much as it usually does because it was Barack Obama who started the snowball. Now, if it is BS, bullshit, you know, it usually sniff itself out. So let's at least just go ahead and see what we could gather. Now, it's really Donald Trump's response afterwards that makes this look like it might actually truly stick. So let's go back. Date, February 14th, 2026. Obama makes a very interesting statement on the Brian Tyler Cohen podcast.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
So Obama says aliens exist, but out of his own mouth. And the public freaks out about this, reasonably so, because this isn't a clip that's taken out of context. It's actually exactly the way he addressed the question. He actually added context later in a statement to clarify that his statement was more about the probability of aliens, stating that he saw no evidence during my presidency that aliens ever made contact with us. Really? Which sounded so believable, but this clarification, it would actually seem more like a cleanup given what happened just a few days later.
Date, February 19th, 2026.
Something that got a lot of attention this week. Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it. Do you believe it, Peter?
Well, the president can declassify anything that he wants to, so if you want to make an announcement.
I may get him out of trouble by declassifying.
We know illegal aliens are real.
Yeah, illegal. Only illegals.
So you got to excuse us, the American people, because you said classified information. Just in case some of y'all didn't know, you cannot classify something that does not exist. You cannot classify something that isn't real. And then he says something else that's essentially another tell-all that actually reveals a lot.
So aliens are real.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake.
So they ask him if he knows if aliens are real, and he says that he doesn't know, but whether he knows or not is classified. So you don't know if they're real, yet it's still classified. In simple terms, Donald Trump literally just admitted that even if we did discover aliens were real, they wouldn't tell us. So Trump just admitted that even if we did discover aliens, it would be classified anyway. So he's revealing to us two things. One, that this has been discussed already, and two, that the secrecy and classification of these programs or aliens that's standard procedure, standard protocol, even if it ever were to happen. So that just means that hypothetically, even if they did know 100%, they would not tell us. That makes perfect sense as to why Obama would release a statement and then retract the statement once probably being told that, he said too much.
He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake.
So that means that Obama would have to give a statement even if it were real. He made a mistake. But this just gives us so much insight into the behavior that we always see surrounding aliens and UFOs. Like anytime it comes up, people are always skating around the question. They can never answer it directly. It explains the behavior a lot. And that actually brings us to just the past recent couple of days. The follow-up to this has been absolutely crazy. And it's definitely worth watching it play out.
So at least one Hill Republican tonight is telling me that he is reading this as the president all but confirming what Barack Obama said, that aliens are indeed real. So we followed up with the White House here. We asked them several questions. We wanted to know what part of Barack Obama's comments did the president feel were classified? Was it the part where he says that he believes in aliens, or was it the part that they were not in Area 51? They were also asked if the DOJ was going to look into these comments, perhaps because they were classified. The White House told us there's nothing to add to the president's comments tonight. Brett, all of this comes as the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, told a podcast this week that the president has a speech prepared about extraterrestrial life that he will give at the right time.
As important as this may be, this probably won't change the world overnight the way that we always expected it to back in the day. And there's a few reasons for that, okay? So one, people just don't tend to believe anything anymore like they used to, and that's for good reason. So like even with pictures, videos, all types of proof, there's still going to be met with conspiracy and a lot of doubt. And this could be political. It could be anything. So religious people also won't take to this well. So there'll just be a lot of stuff in the water dealing with this. Two, you also got the game of telephone, which is all the worse in 2026 from news stations and outlets. They only are going to report the part that's good for them, to the way that stories just get more inaccurate with each time that they end up getting told. This is going to be an information nightmare. It's going to be an information mess. So it'll probably be an information mess for a while, even if there is any truth to it at all. Second thing, that it's important that we don't let this distract us from any other important events like the Epstein files. And I'm saying that because there's a lot of people that are viewing this sideways, strictly just kind of due to that element, and we can do two things at once, and we should actually. So those files are the only issue that have actually been able to bring Republicans and Democrats together in a long time, and I think that is great that most of us can just agree on one topic, and I think it's a great direction for us to be headed into. So I think that this situation in particular is too big for us to ever let back inside of the bottle in terms of the Epstein stuff. But if you neglect one thing because you think it may be a distraction from another, how do you know you're not being distracted from the one thing that you're actually neglecting? That's just food for thought. The key is to pay attention to everything. Don't let anything distract you. You can pay attention to more than one thing at a time. But y'all, do y'all think this is really happening? Do y'all really think that this is the moment? Of course, everybody always says they gotta go home, they gotta pay bills and everything like that. But it's good to know where your position in the world is and like what your position in the universe is. That's how I see it. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. Informing we trust, baby. Stay on the edge.